Hello, happy Monday. Let's see, our lives. Let's see if we have anybody join in today. Give it a minute before I totally start talking to myself, which I do. I mean, sometimes you have to. Anyway, I'm going to say my happy Monday. I hope yours was good. Mine was Uh, I don't know if I could say good. It wasn't bad. Well, no, that's not true. It's been a weird week altogether. I'll say that. Probably since last Monday, at about this time or right before this time, I had a really upsetting call from a good friend, and it's been a lot all week. So uh, today was kind of the hello, Dan Getty. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Good morning to you. Hey, Parker's on the go. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Um, yeah, today was kind of the culmination of all of the testing and hospitalization that this friend has been experiencing, and got some very, very upsetting, devastating, really news about her. And it's just stunning. I mean, I know life happens and things happen to people, but I thought I was preparing myself to hear that news, but yeah, I guess you're never really prepared. So it's been a weird week, and today was a weird day. I hope you guys had good Mondays. Um, I guess Jen Getty is already starting on Tuesday if she's saying good morning because they're ahead of us in Indonesia. But yeah, so it's been rough. Hey Maggie, thank you for coming in. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm sorry for her, for her whole family. It's just a lot. But as we were I don't want to say hanging out, we were hanging out, but it was in her hospital room. Hey Etta, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Thank you so much for the prayers. I will definitely let her know. As we were hanging out in her hospital room, and just trying to find those light moments where we could, we were she was complaining because she was not in a private room, and the two people in that hospital room were, they both wanted private rooms, let's just say that. They both wanted private rooms, and we're waiting for something to open up in the hospital so that somebody could get moved. But anyway, we were trying to come up with all the ways, all the ideas to make her more comfortable, especially if she was going to be there for a little while. Hey Marjorie, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I hope your Monday was good. Hi Kim, how are you? Thanks for coming. um, oh, you're 16 in Indonesia, Dengeti, or not Najwa. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. So we were in the room and trying to think of all the things that, we could do to the place to make it more comfortable. She had lots of visitors and lots of flowers and that kind of thing, balloons, which is all, nice and lovely and supportive. But, when you really just want to be at home and all those comforts of home, it really wasn't, You guys know, you know what people experience in the hospital. It's not like exactly the most restful experience between the nurses and doctors coming in and checking and testing and all of that. Let alone a neighbor or roommate that you're not vibing with. Um, um, yes, I'm good. Thanks, Kim. Hey, Lori, thanks for coming in. I'm so sorry you're not feeling well. Yes, catch me later if you can. Feel better. Um, hey, Bud Files, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Yeah, so we were trying to figure out all these ways that we could make the room, and make her more comfortable in the room. And you only can get so far. But as we were talking about that, it reminded me of how I did the short last last week about basically getting comfortable and getting situated in your cruise cabin. And I like the magnetic hooks so that I can hang things up on the wall and it's not all the clutter on the desk or the table or whatever. In that short, I put the hooks on the wall and I hung my hats, which was nice and fun. And I will do that again in the future. um, you'll go to breakfast. You'll breakfast and go to school. Thank you so much. Have a great day at school. Be careful. Study hard. Now I was gonna say be careful, but that too. Study hard. um, it anyway. I was thinking about the short and how I was sort of decorating in the cabin, and we want to get comfortable. We want to feel a little bit at home. Sometimes you unpack, sometimes you don't, but you get your stuff you get your stuff situated. And I started looking online. You know how I like to check the cruise news stories, right? So there's a story. There's always a story, but there's a story about a Carnival cruise passenger who, and again, I'm not cutting on Carnival or its passengers. I'm just reading the news, people. I'm just reading the news. Carnival cruise passengers creates custom cabin setup, right? So they really got comfortable in their cabin, and they use some magnets to help with that. I think they went a little far, and I will try and show you. Hopefully, I can share the picture here. But basically, this is on Cruise Hive, and um, it's quoting John Heald from the Carnival Cruise Line band brand ambassador. Sorry, say that three times fast. But basically, folks were in a normal cruise cabin. I think it might even be an interior cabin, and I'm only saying that from looking at this picture. It doesn't look like there's a window or a porthole on the side, but they basically put up a screen behind the beds. So, like, that back wall, instead of a high headboard, there's the blank wall. I don't know if there's a picture behind this screen that they made, but they put up a screen, and to the ceiling of the cabin, facing this screen, they put a projector. So, all with magnets and magnetic hooks so that they could, I guess, make a little theater situation in the room. So it says Carnival Cruise Line brand ambassador John Heald recently commented on bringing magnets on board, noting that not all magnetic items are necessarily permitted. The concern has arisen following a photo posted from a Carnival stateroom showing a home theater projector setup complete with a ceiling mounted projector and a screen attached to the cabin wall. I mean, does that seem like a lot or no? Guys. Um, so not all magnets are welcome, just so you guys know. Many cruise travelers bring different types of magnets on board for storage and organization in their staterooms. But it turns out that not every type of magnet is permitted, as some Carnival Cruise Line guests learned recently. Wow. Yeah, it's kind of a lot. Um, in a picture circulating online, guests in an interior Carnival stateroom, identifiable by the wall trim and bedside lamps, have set up an impromptu movie theater, complete with a magnetic mounted projector attached to the ceiling, a white screen on the wall, and cords secured by additional magnetic hooks so they aren't dangling. I saw that. Might as well stay at home. Yes, that was getting comfortable. Make yourself at home a little far, I think. But I fly into embark ports. I'm not pulling all that in my suitcase. Yeah. Yeah. Despite the obvious care and ingenuity taken with the setup, such installations are still not permitted. We do allow magnets on board, but not for this, John Hill, Carnival Cruise Line investor, commented. While it may seem that such a setup would be no problem, there are safety concerns with such suspended equipment. Ship moves, something falls on head of the guest or cabin attendant, plus the fire safety issues, Hield explained. In the photo, in the rear of the projector is just inches away from the stateroom smoke detector, which would cause an accidental alert if the sensor detected heat or ventilation discharge from the projector. Furthermore, if the magnets were to loosen, the equipment could fall on the guests or on the cabin attendant, causing serious injuries. So let me see if I can show you guys this picture if you haven't seen it. Parker's have seen it already, but let's see. Hopefully this will show up. Can you guys see that? So this is the screen that they managed to put up behind the bed. And then on the ceiling, here is the projector in, oops, wrong way, sorry. The projector and the cords and stuff. So yeah, you could see the cords. They use some of the magnetic hooks like I was talking about just to hang on the walls if you wanted to hang your lanyard, your hats, that kind of stuff. But no, they don't want those pesky cords in their way. So they they used it for their projector and screen. Is that a lot? I think that's a lot. I mean, like I said, it's very clever. I don't know. There's also in this picture, it looks like there's um, stuffed animals, or at least a stuffed animal on the bed. So I don't know if that was, all to try and entertain a little one. Um, but yeah, I there's so much to do on a cruise ship. And I don't even know, I don't even have TV on half the time. But yes, that's a lot. Thank you, Maggie. Yeah, I think that's a lot. But I haven't actually decorated like the cabin or the door. Some people do that, which is, fun, can be fun. They get all into their themes, and I think it's good if you leave messages for people on their magnetic boards and their whiteboards and all that kind of stuff. Nice messages. We did have a kind of like a weird thing left for us on this last trip, but nice, fun stuff. I didn't even participate in the ship or the door decorating contest. I didn't even think to pack the extra stuff. Like Maggie is saying, I have to fly in the suitcase, so I didn't want to bring a whole lot of extra. And maybe that person, drove, or maybe they live in Florida and they didn't have to worry about it. But that seems like a lot. I guess you guys think so too. um, It says the positioning of the equipment might also interfere with the ship's sprinkler operation if there were an emergency that activated the sprinkler system. It should be noted that neither magnets nor home projector equipment are on Carnival Cruise Line's prohibited list at this time. Some similar items, such as satellite disks, routers, and other internet-related equipment, as well as boom boxes, large radios, are not permitted on board. The prohibited items policy also states that digital cameras, camcorders, DVDs, VCRs, USB sticks, iPods, Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStations cannot be used with the TV in the guest stateroom or suite as the connection ports are disabled. Experienced cruisers have mixed reactions to the traveling movie theater. Many guests understand the desire for a larger viewing screen or else to have access to more movies than may be available on the cruise line's limited television stations or through sometimes inadequate Wi-Fi streaming services. Such a setup could be also great for kids who may need a quiet space to chill with their favorite movies or cartoons. Yeah. Small magnets, magnetic hooks, or magnetic clips can be used as a great travel accessory, even if cruisers aren't so creative as to put together an in-stateroom theater, depending on the magnet style, hook, or clip size or strength, they can be used. And this is what we were kind of talking about before, adding fast hanging spots for hats, bags, belts, lanyards, necklaces. You can hang larger pocket storage organizers to store small items. You can keep curtains closed to darken the room for better sleep. They can be used to hold back a flapping shower curtain for more bathroom space. Hanging celebration decorations or small party lights, including door decorations. Impromptu drying space for swimwear, wet socks, etc., and for holding daily newsletters, shore excursions, tickets, or other papers. So don't get too creative with those magnets, you guys. They are handy, but they don't want you reorganizing the whole room, the whole cabin. So I just thought that was kind of funny slash a lot. I get that people are very creative, but that seemed like a lot of work. Um, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm not really in the stateroom that often or that much. Um, just saying. Just saying. Um, so yeah, so that was that. People are creative in trying um, to settle into those rooms. But then the other thing that I wanted to, Maggie says, I can't hang my son on one if he gets rowdy on our cruise to Alexa, even though he's 50. You think he's gonna get that rowdy, Maggie, or is he gonna be watching you? Trying to make sure you don't get out of line. You can have fun, but not that kind of fun. So I was just thinking about like what do people normally go on cruises to celebrate, or what have you guys celebrated on a cruise ship? Hi, LaQuinta, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Oh, you made it too. Thank you so much for coming. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I hope your Monday was good. Um, I'm yeah, definite mixed reviews on my Monday here today, but I'm happy to be talking to you guys. That's always helpful and fun. So, um, yeah, again, as I was sharing about my friend and Um, we, among other things, we were talking about what she would want as far as final arrangements. And she was saying that she wants to be cremated, which I know lots of people, lots of people want to do or choose to do. Um, Doing a mom and son trip. He lives in Texas. I'm in Ohio. So whenever I can see him is a celebration. Oh, that's so nice. That's nice. Um, my sister and my birthdays. Yes. So you know me, guys. I found an article, and this one is called. Oops, sorry, my phone just got a Amber Alert. Um, this one is called Seven Events That Call for a Cruise Celebration. And many people, go on cruises for lots of reasons: to unwind, to recharge, to visit someplace new, um, just to reconnect and celebrate special events. So, guess what the first one on this list of seven will be? Oh, thank you, LaQuinta. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, we're all praying for them, for the whole family. It's a lot. Um, yes, so birthdays. Not everyone gets married or accepts a diploma, but we will all inevitably get older. Take advantage of that yearly occasion and book a cruise. Milestone birthdays are more likely to elicit elaborate party planning, but whether you're closing out a few decades or somewhere between, you'll be an honorary passenger just for being you. Waiters will regale you with happy birthday, complimentary desserts, might be lit a flame in the main dining room, and your name might even make it into print in the daily schedule, all because you did a good job aging. If you have a friend or a family member celebrating a birthday, request door or even cabin decorations. An extra fee might be required. Confetti laden signs and shiny foil balloons are a nice reminder that during the duration of the cruise, it's all about them. Depending on your budget, uh, Carnival or lines like Carnival have a number of different celebration packages at various price points. Some come with cake, cookies, and even wine. Or Norwegian, you can put a celebrity twist on your celebration with a custom birthday cake or pastry from Buddy Velastro's onboard bake shop, Carlos Bakery. So did you do that and have all the trimmings, Etta, for you and your sister's birthday? Did y'all go all out? Did you decorate the door? Did you decorate the inside of the cabin? Did you bring a cake? Did they do the happy birthday song? Yes, I have lots of questions. I have lots of questions. Ooh, Maggie wants to go to Hawaii in 2025 for her 70th birthday. Yeah, that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. If you guys happen to catch yesterday, I did the another Look Who's Cruising Now, and I had my guests were Sharon and Mike Garing, who Sharon has a YouTube channel, Sharon Garing, and they were on the Meet and I group cruise with us, and we got to hang out and have a good time. But they were talking about how they are off to Hawaii for a vacation here pretty soon. So that's pretty exciting. Who doesn't want to go to Hawaii? Hello, Team Reese. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I've been to Hawaii, and I want to cruise the Hawaiian Islands, because that just seems beautiful and like one of those trips that if you get the chance to do it, go for it, because it'll just be so beautiful. And I think there's another cruise line going there, not only the Spirit of America, which is that Norwegian or Holland America? I can't remember which, but I want to say maybe, is it Carnival? sailing out of like Los Angeles or something. I have to look into it. So, what are you cruising then, Maggie, or just flying over? Um, Etta says we had the MDR sing happy birthday and give us a dance, saying to us separately. Well, your birthday isn't the same day, right? It's but very close together, or is it actually the same day, even though you're not twins? Um, Thanks for saying hi to everybody, Kiki. Yes, so birthdays. Oh, Howard had them decorate the suite. Oh, nice, nice. That is nice. Um, Maggie, I think you should definitely go to Hawaii for your 70th birthday. That would be really nice. That would be really nice. Sounds like Maggie likes to travel. I know she likes cruises, but I have a deal on Carnival that has a 15-day that's offering me a really good offer, but it's for an inside, and I want a balcony. Okay, yeah, 15 days is a long time. Um, is a long time in an interior if you don't like it. A 3 or 4 day, and you say, okay, I can deal with it. That's one thing, but that's a long time. Did I see Edna come in here? I did. Hi, Edna. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Hope your Monday was good. Kiki is saying Disney sails to Hawaii. Do they connect that with the why am I blanking on the name of their resort there? Uh, what's the name of the resort? I'm totally blanking. I can picture it. Uh, but anyway, I wonder if they do a combo deal, like you can do a short sail and a resort stay too. Etta is saying I'm September 12th, and my oldest sister is September 22nd. Okay, well, yes, they needed to sing to you each separately. It was different days. Be happy to celebrate together. You needed a separate song and cake and whatever. Alani, thank you, thank you. Yes, I could not think of the name. Yes, that's it. Well, I would love to go and visit the resort too. While you're there, you're going so far. You might as well try and see what you, as much as you possibly can. Um, LaQuinta's asking, what's your favorite part of the cruise ships you've been on? Ooh, that's hard. That's the favorite part. I mean, it's kind of funny because I usually really enjoy doing the shows. I usually like the big production shows. Um, but this last cruise that I was on, I didn't see any shows. I was so busy having a good time with all of my fellow cruisers that I didn't even miss that. But the ships themselves, I like the bigger ships. They have lots to see and do, and that's what I like. You're not ever sitting bored unless you want to sit bored. Um, I like that there's so much entertainment on the cruise ships. That's something that I really enjoy about them. Not sure if sailings will get you to Alani. Yeah, but that would be lovely. Yeah, I think it's quite a drive from say Honolulu to where where the cruise port is versus where the resort is. But it's Disney. If there's a package, they'll put it together for you or help you customize as long as you're you're willing to put down that coin. Marjorie's saying, my mom suffers from a lung disease, so I like to celebrate every year that we are both alive for different reasons. That sounds amazing, Marjorie, that yes, celebrate as much and as often as you can. Good advice. Good advice. Um, that's why I like to cruise at least a minimum of twice a year. Nice. Nice. Now, do you like the big ships too, Marjorie, or you don't care? You're not picky. You just wanna set sail. So yes, birthdays is a big reason that people cruise. Now I don't know if these are actually ranked. I'm just going down the list. The next thing that is on the list is a bachelor cruise. Short cruises depart from ports across the U.S. and around the world. This gives us and your mate the best opportunity to turn one typical night of madness into a few nights of partying far away from the one you love. Plenty of places to sun yourself, typically a sprawling spa, nightly entertainment, and ample bars and restaurants fill a few short days. And the best part is there's no hassle to drive or get around. It's all there. Um, so have we done a bachelor or bachelorette party on a cruise ship? I mean, I don't know. We keep talking about Edna and her bar crawl, but that definitely seems like a reason to do a bar crawl as a bachelorette or bachelor party. That would that could be interesting on a cruise ship. I don't think I've actually seen anybody do that. Now that I think about it, I don't remember seeing anybody. I've seen bar crawls or people, having a good time. But I don't remember seeing, any of the ladies with a bachelorette sash or any other necklace around their necks or celebrating a bachelorette. So, I wonder how often that does happen. It's as good a reason as anything to celebrate on a cruise ship. Next on the list is a reunion cruise. A cruise is the perfect venue for a family reunion, class reunion, or any group meetup. Important and a good excuse for puppy paint. Remember the aforementioned t-shirts. Getting the gang together, whether that gang is related by blood, friendship, or graduating class, can be fun and familiar or a tad awkward. Unlike a local park or banquet hall, it's more difficult to stand around uncomfortably when decks above are water slides and rope courses, and you're all booked to go to dinner at a restaurant where the menu is an iPad, huh? And there's a terrarium on the table. I guess that's something on Celebrity. They have terrariums on the table. Um, There were several on the Margaritaville cruise. Bachelor parties. Okay, I can see that. And it seems like they're shorter cruises, and I don't know if you need to be on a bachelorette party for a week on a cruise, but that seems like that would be a good short sailing to do that on. So that's a good idea if anybody is needing a spot for a bachelorette party. Margaritaville at sea. Um, let's see. Edison. I haven't done any bridal situation cruises. I do want to try the newer ships for Carnival too, Vista Horizon and Mardi Gras. Yes, yes. I know some of you guys have been on at least Mardi Gras, right? So it looks amazing. It looks like there's lots to do and should be a fun time. Marjorie, I cruise wherever I can find single men to flirt with and party with. Okay, Marjorie. You go right ahead. Well, there's always a single mixer or two on a cruise ship, so you should be able to find somebody to tear up the dance floor with. Hey Z, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Hope your Monday was good. um, my family put together a huge gathering for a family reunion cruise, but 2020 happened. Oh no. Oh no. That's not fun. My mom has been we weren't really trying to make it a family reunion, but she's the she's the oldest of five in her family, and she wanted to, you know, have her brothers and sisters-in-law, her sister, and then anybody else, family, the kids from those, you know, those couples to come along on a cruise, and it hasn't come together. Everybody seems like really excited about it, but I guess we need to just like just book something and say show up. But 2020 dampened a lot of travel plans, as we all know. So maybe it's coming, you know, it's going to come back it's going to circle back around. Maggie's on the Jubilee, December 30th. I think that's my biggest. I'll be on, Vista. Okay. Um, I've been on Vista. Sorry. Um, That sounds awesome. So that's cool. You'll be on for New Year's Eve then. You gotta let us know, Maggie. How's New Year's Eve on the cruise ship? It should be fun. You know, sometimes you don't always have places to go on New Year's Eve, or you think about, do I want to be out there driving around with everybody else who's partying for New Year's Eve? So to be on the ship, you're contained. You can have your champagne and have your cruise, your New Year's countdown, and still be having a good old time because you don't have to drive anywhere. So that sounds awesome. Um, yes, I'm going on the first day of the Carnival cruise ship, the Jubilee, December 23rd. I'm so excited. You should be excited. You should be excited. That's going to be great, Z. Um, My mentor has a class reunion cruise booked. That seems like a cool idea. Yeah, it does seem like a cool idea, but I don't. Would you all go? I mean, some people are very happy to participate in class reunions, and some people are like, "There's a reason. There's a reason why I don't. Why we've lost touch." But it is definitely something different. It's better than showing up at the high school gym. You know, you can have a really good time, plenty to do, plenty to eat, shows. Yeah, why not? Why not? Um, I'll never get that group again. So many people said never after that. Because of how the whole shutdown happened with the cruises at a I mean, I was among those who wasn't sure I was ever going to get on a cruise ship again. I'm sure I've told that story before. At the time, I was working in Tampa, Florida, and I would have to drive past that cruise port every day on my way to work. And you know, there was so much craziness and confusion around those early days of COVID, and there were cruise ships that weren't allowed to come into port, and you could see the cruise ships kind of, you know how they tend to be stacked up, but that port is not huge if any of you sailed out of Tampa. So to see the cruise ships kind of just sitting there and knowing that there are people there who probably want to get off but we're not allowed to was traumatizing. So I did not think that I was going to be one to get back on a cruise ship again either. So I can't say I don't understand, but it has been going well now. So maybe they will come around. They will come around. Hey, J and S, thanks for coming in. How are you guys? Hope you're doing well this Monday. Monday. Um, Yes, that's gonna be amazing, Maggie. Oh, you're on the Jubilee also, December 23rd. Oh, it's gonna be Party Central over there. We were booked on the original Jubilee, then they canceled it. Y'all enjoy. I bet it'll be amazing. Yes, yes, it should be amazing. We may never hear from them again, Kiki. They may try to stay on. You're like, no, 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 they're not, we're not leaving. We've been waiting for this for a long time. LaQuinta says, I need to be on somebody's cruise ship for the new year. That sounds awesome. That does sound awesome. I don't know if Edna is still on, but she had mentioned maybe that as a possibility, hopping on to a New Year's Eve kind of cruise. That sounds really good. That sounds really good. If you can, I say go for it. Um, the Jubilee has a special meaning for me. My first meet for me, first ship my husband and I went on was Jubilee in 2001. I have the picture of us boarding in the old Jubilee, so it's going with me. Oh, that's sweet, Maggie. Yes, I'm sure there's going to be all kinds of, um, sort of commemorative things marking the two ships. That's cool that you're gonna have memories of the old ship and the new ship. I would go plenty of places to get away on the ship if I decide I'm tired of looking at my classmates. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't don't go on a little small one. If they're having the class reunion on a big ship, yeah, no worries. You can hide out if you want to. Yeah, it definitely is a unique idea. I think so. Yeah, that is sweet, Maggie. We like that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear he passed away. But like you said, really great memories, and you're gonna have of the old and new, old and new. Yes, COVID shook a lot of my family. Yeah, yeah, I understand. Edna says, I'm still hopeful. Okay, yes, keep hope alive, Edna. Keep hope alive. Although I don't want to state the obvious, Edda, but I think it's implied that I didn't win Mega Millions or the Powerball, and therefore I will not be a last minute addition to Groupcation. So we're gonna post put that hope in the New Year's Eve cruise basket. How about that? So if you find something, Edna, let us know. So okay, yes, the reunion cruise, the birthday cruise. The next one on the list is the honeymoon cruise. Some might find cruising for a honeymoon a tad obvious for those newlyweds. Not all cruises are champagne, rose petals, and romantic dinners, although we still think those are nice touches. Touches for traditional travelers, cruisers offer the option of enjoying each other's company while not lifting a finger. But more adventurous couples can hop on an expedition cruise to safari with polar bears, learn about oceanography, or select sailings of Paul Gauguin, and even give back to a community in need. Well, for the more starry eyed, romance packages abound, and some of the most over the top offerings available at sea. Start the day with Dom Perignon, indulge in chocolate covered strawberries, and have every post wedding woe massage from your married muscles. These packages can range in the hundreds, so add it to your registry before splurging at sea. I think that's probably a popular thing for honeymoons, right? People cruise for honeymoons. Still have a chance at Mega for tomorrow. Oh, we do. What's this on? Oh, for tomorrow. Okay, so I still have time to go get a ticket because I don't have a ticket for tomorrow. My honeymoon cruise was Carnival Destiny in 2012. See, there you go. There was a honeymooner. Um, you see couples all the time, so I'm sure it is still a very popular destination for a honeymoon trip. Same if you love cruises or if you've met on cruises. Um, why not celebrate your marriage with a honeymoon cruise? So I think that one's going to stay a popular option. So next is an anniversary cruise. Celebrating a momentous occasion each year is how we keep special events alive, whether it's the creation of a union, years of dedication to cause or beating cancer. Sparkling wine, themed decor, and door signs are readily available from the cruise line for anniversaries as they are with birthdays and weddings. If you're celebrating something a bit different, don't hesitate to bring your own special banner or bottle. Um, no honeymoon, but Destiny was my first cruise ever, and it was a group cruise. Yeah, just say it's just you could just celebrate. You were just happy to be on the ship. You don't have to have a specific reason. We want to cruise for every reason and no reason at all. I agree. I'm not sure if you mentioned it or not, but do these packages have to be prepaid? Oh, I'm just reading from a web page, a website. I don't even know what the name of this one is. Let's see. This is on Cruise Critic, and I always suggest that if you're not like a seasoned, even if you are a seasoned traveler, if you can use a travel agent, you use a travel agent, so that they can help you find the package that is right for you and that you can afford. You tell them what you're looking for, and they're usually very happy to help you find it, and it doesn't cost you anything. Now, some exclusive, what do I want to say, more like club kind of packages. Um, they may charge, or some travel agent charge, but most that I know and have worked out don't charge because they are compensated through the cruise line or the hotel, the resort packages that they sell. So that would be my suggestion. But in general, if you're able to book your cruise and pay for it, obviously you have to pay for it before you board. But if you're able to then add on the extras because you want to do excursions and um, prepay those so that you can just get on board and just enjoy yourself. If you can prepay your specialty dining, do that. You can pay for your pictures, pay that. Your gratuities, as much as you can pay before you get on. Um, for me personally, I think is the better, but you don't. The only thing you have to have paid in full before you get on is the cruise fare itself, which is the most expensive usually. Done that too. We did our anniversary on the Pride, which also happened to be NYE. NYE? Did I miss that? Our anniversary would have been 1208, so I have a lot of things to celebrate. I have all these memories. Aw. Hey, keeping up with the Griffins. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, so okay, let me see. What else is on this list? We did the anniversary cruise, now the graduation cruise. No more teachers, no more books, no more land in sight. Preschool up to doctorate programs all have their challenges. So why not revel in your friends, child's, grandchild's, partners, or your own accomplishments by sailing far away from the classrooms and taking a load off? Celebrate the old-fashioned way with a nice dinner out and plenty of poolside downtime, or have a little fun with it and encourage the academic in your life to bring graduation garb, if possible, to wear to formal night. Oh, that's cute. Late June and July are part of the cruise industry's peak sailing season, so be prepared for crowds and kids if you can. Schedule your cruise for May or early June. Now we were just on the Carnival Conquest, and there was a big sorry, the New Year's Eve. I'm sorry. You guys, I apologize. I started off by saying I was distracted because of what had been going on with my friend the past week, but this weekend too. So I'm sorry I did not get New Year's Eve. I should have gotten that, Maggie, but thank you. um, anyway, on the Carnival Conquest, there was a big group of kids. I don't know what they were graduating. I think high school. I didn't see anybody in the actual cap and gown. Did you guys see any of that? But they definitely were having a good time. Before COVID, when my daughter graduated from high school, that's what we did too. We did a cruise, and some friends came along, so it was a fun time, a fun way to celebrate. Yeah, I like the grad wear for a formal night idea. That's cute, right? That would be, we all save those cap and gowns. Well, first of all, the parents paid for them. Shout out to the parents. And then we save them. You might see the tassel hanging around somewhere, maybe the cap. But what are you going to do with that gown again? Wear it on your cruise. um, what month would you say the most discounted cruise package is? You guys help me out with that, and Team Reese, you guys may have a better handle on that because you book them all the time. I'm not a travel agent, LaQuinta, so I'm just saying. But for me, I believe you get the best deals in the fall. So I would say like October because that is still hurricane season. So you're kind of taking a chance, but I've gotten deals. I've gotten deals, but in Florida, um, people, because you don't have to worry about the extra transportation, the flights, and everything. You can hop on pretty last minute with whatever rooms are left open. So if you're not particular about what type of cabin you are in, you just want to be on the ship and just get there. I'd say there's a lot of opportunities to go for it. Okay, yeah, you're saying September, October too. Yeah, um, the high seasons, like everything else, is really summer and school breaks. So it's going to be expensive at Christmas. It's going to be expensive well, I don't want to say super expensive at spring break because they kind of try to cut you a deal. But from what I've seen, if you're sailing out of the East Coast, really, September, October, you're going to get better deals because of the risk of hurricanes. And I'm not laughing because it's not funny. I've been there where you're super stressed. I think the when I went last October, um, I wasn't even sure if I was going to get to go out because a storm had just hit, and we were waiting to see if the port had reopened. I know Edna, if she's still here, that she's had her own horror stories with getting stuck with hurricanes. But for as many times as I had that happen, I went out and had no problems either. So it was kind of worth the risk. But I always get the travel insurance, so I'm not as worried about that. But if you book it, far enough in advance, like if you book now for 2024 or 2025, it gives you more time to pay for it and to space out those payments. So it's, it feels like a good deal because you're paying in smaller increments. Um, and then last on this list is a retirement cruise. You've put in the time, so now it's time to focus on you. Retiring can be bittersweet for some, while for others, it means more free time to cruise. Celebrating aboard a ship can be a symbolic way to mark your retirement with loved ones by your side. If you've got the time, consider traveling the globe on a world cruise. Either way, short or long, your retirement cruise might just be the first in a long line of future cruises for which you now have time. Yeah, I want to be able to cruise when I retire. um, oh, wait, Maggie. I'm not retiring. I have too many cruises to pay for. Funny, my parents say something similar to that. It's a lifestyle, right, Maggie? You wanna continue to what you have become accustomed. Yes. Maggie's like, I got places to go. I gotta pay for these trips. I don't blame you at all. At all. Now, as I was reading these, okay, so this list ends with retirement. And you guys tell me, I don't want to end on a, I also have 5 weeks vacation at work. Okay, Maggie. Yeah, see, Maggie has done it right, you guys. She worked her job, she built up her time, and now she's gonna use it. Take your cruises, take your vacations, go to Hawaii. Yeah, if I took a 15-day cruise right now, I mean, yeah, technically I could do it, but I'd be hurting the rest of the year trying to search up some PTO. So excellent. Paying you to cruise. Yes. That would be very nice. You enjoy it, Maggie. Um, I was gonna say, and I don't want to end on a somber note, but I was sharing with you guys about my friend, and she is talking about um, what she would want her last celebration to look like, and she does want to be cremated, and she is somebody who's always grown up near the beach, by the beach, and so I just wonder, have you guys actually participated in any sort of, you know, burial at sea, any sort of spreading of ashes on an island kind of thing? Like, has anybody done a celebratory cruise of that nature? I work 7 a.m. to 2 or 3. I work retail and I sit at a desk. Oh, Maggie. We already thought Maggie was living the life. She has got this down, you guys. Yes, very nice. um, Edna, yes, that is very true. That is very true. Um, I don't know if that I actually saw the uh, what they did, but I know they went out on a cruise that way. I haven't, but I have arrangements made with my family for my cremation and to spread my ashes while on a cruise. Yeah, I would think that's final. That's fairly popular. My husband's final wish was to be let go at sea in Jamaica in 2021 on his birthday. I took his ashes and did a water burial. Yeah, beautiful and, you know, sad all at the same time. Did that was that since that was something that he wanted, was that closure in a way? Um, I rented a boat and they took us far out. I got a biodegradable water urn. I had to get permission to take his ashes out of the country. Okay, yeah, yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I was um, wondering about. I don't know that she wants to go be out at sea that way, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's what she ultimately decides on. So, um, yes, all the hearts. It was definite closure. I have a Jamaica playlist if you ever want to watch. I think I've seen most of it. I just didn't see the actual. You guys get on the boat um, to spread his ashes. So, but I'll go back. I will go back. Thank you for sharing that. Um, yeah. So that was my Monday. I hope you guys had a good Monday. I hope you have a great week. And I really appreciate you coming in and sharing with me and listening to my rambles, especially about all things cruising, because what else do I talk about apparently? It's all cruises all the time around here. No, it's not really, but I do enjoy my cruise talk, my cruise chat. Um, so for I think I had a couple new folks in La Quinta. If you haven't already, I hope you enjoyed it enough that you will come back. Thank you so much. And if you haven't already, if you would mind hitting that subscribe button, I'd appreciate you. Hit the like button, leave me a comment, all that good stuff. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was great meeting you too. I always enjoy your rambling. Thanks, Edda. Have a great night. You too, Edna. I'm trying to keep up with this countdown to your groupcation, and I can't believe you're gonna. Well, I can believe it. You vlog a lot. That you're gonna vlog every day in September. We'll be looking forward to that. Yes, I will leave you. I can already subbed and like. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Take care, you guys. Have a great week, and I will see you around. Take care. 7 days. Edna has 7 days. Our crycation. Yes, Edna, it is. It is. We're gonna be okay. We might have to time something out, Edda. Maybe we can like watch the vlogs together. Maybe we can watch the vlogs together. Thanks, Kiki. Thanks so much for coming in and joining. I appreciate it. Goo, how are you? Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming in. I hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in a while. We'll have to catch up. Thanks, you guys. Take care. Bye.